on a hater and tell them to hit the link. I'd rather smoke, right, chill, think. I am the page T clean. Welcome to my show. Think this shit's and giggles. Have you tuning in like game shows? South Memphis just do the most. Talking lingo coast to coast. I am the page T clean. Welcome to my show. Think this shit's and giggles. Have you tuning in like game shows? South Memphis just do the most. Talking lingo coast to coast. Shout out to the Atlanta remix, cause you know he first. They post. My fans got my YouTube piping. Don't come to LA, don't like it. Try Judah like a Viking. Quantum sounds ain't biting. Sound bangers be banging. Rich Lane speak the language. Ain't stopping till we famous. MXD with the changer. JLC toe up.
Candy world be pouring
I'd
up.
rather smoke, right, chill, think, drink, go live on a hater and tell them to hit the link. I'd rather smoke, right, chill, think, drink, go live on a hater and tell them to hit the link. I have to,
Yeah. I ain't got no keys, just my fingerprint. When I hop in that motherfucking marrow, I call Rich Mouth.
Adrian made this.
Ryan red lane, red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch, what you think about Ryan red lane? Red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch, what you think about Ryan red lane? With a red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch, what you think about Ryan red lane? With a red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch, what you think about Ryan? Fresh card, made in it with high like dinosaurs. My outfit be so fresh, you think a bitch go to the wars. I'll be asking for. That's different, ask myself questions, like, say my things, they say you can talk to yourself, don't bounce yourself. I love that, indulge in the herbal experience, the laws and everything like that doesn't apply to me, yeah. I really don't have to just let you know this, don't take this. Man, what it do? Can you hear me? Cause I can't hear you.
Yeah, I hear you okay. I was trying to do an avatar edit so I could have something on here so I ain't looking all crazy, but
What you
I'm
want to do your
having issues.
avatar? I'll put you back up. I'll put you back up if you need me to.
No, I'm having issues with this thing here now. So it's done. Position and resize, okay. What the
Mm.
hell is this thing doing?
Man, look, man, you having one of them moments. Check this out.
Yeah,
Are we raising felons and failures?
not all us, but you know how that go.
Mm, 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 mm,
Not
mm.
everybody, but you get them that's doing it and they don't realize they doing it because they too busy keeping it real.
Oh, really? Well,
And how
parenting
do
is
I
a
get
tough gig itself, and no one is perfect. Every parent wants the best for their children, but some well-intentioned actions can also have negative consequences by avoiding some common pitfalls and nurturing resilience, responsibility, emotional intelligence. Parents can help their children grow into successful, well-rounded adults. It sounds easy, don't it? That shit sound easy as hell, don't it?
all
I know it does.
right,
Yeah.
damn that avatar.
All right. One way to know that you kind of like fucking up a little bit is doing everything for your kids. You're doing everything for them. Parents are always keen to make their life easier for their children by doing too much for their ass or can prevent them from learning essential life skills. Children needs to practice independence to become self-sufficient adults.
Yep. Well, that's the thing,
I mean,
You,
you can start off by encouraging them to do, a little bit complete a fruit task, help them build confidence and competence. Yeah, you can. Yeah, baby, help me get them groceries out there the car. Damn, that baby ain't number 4 or 5. If he want to help me, he can help me.
Yeah. So you get them started in that habit, and it carries over. So
Oh, okay, okay.
then when they get older,
Another.
they want, well, can I get to do do do? Well, some work that you could do around here and make you some money. And then whatever they do with it, it's like you do what you do with it. I can't tell you what to do with it because you made that money. See,
Okay, okay.
and that's like
Another
when
one. Another one was what you finna say?
I was saying that's when my grandson was here and he was on them roadblocks cards and this and that, and that's like, all right, well, these are your weekly chores, and this is how much you gonna make a week for doing your chores, and that's what you could buy your roadblock card with. Then if you get, then I was talking to a couple of the neighbors, and it's like, well, if he run a little trash to the dumpster, give him a couple of dollars. So he was making his little roadblock money. He was a happy camper.
Okay.
See, and it wasn't no, you can't go and get this. You can't. Nah. That's your money. You made it. I'm teaching you financial
Well,
responsibility now.
another thing that sometimes you can feel like you helping your child, or if you feel that you're raising a felon or a failure, sometimes overprotecting them can also play a role in it too. I mean, think about it. Experiencing and overcoming challenges is like crucial. It's very critical. It's crucial for development, for resilience. It's a part of learning, man. The world, the ways, and figuring out how to navigate them. Shielding your kids from every potential harm and failure can hinder their ability to handle the ups and downs of adult life.
Yep.
Can't fight all their battles. You can't always be there. Yep, overprotecting them on your
Yeah. I
way
mean
to a failure.
that hurts them too. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
then
oh,
the other hurting part of it all is somebody they ain't doing right. You know what I'm saying?
okay, okay,
He
okay.
know he ain't doing right,
Mm, mm,
and he not doing right in front of the son, right?
okay, okay.
So when he
So,
get caught up, now his son, he gonna think this is the way you go about doing things, right? Then when he get caught
mm,
up, he gonna want to tell him, no, this ain't how you do it. They say, well, you did it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Now that's you on your way to jail because you raising a felon. You doing,
Yeah.
you beat some butt in front of your son. He think it's okay. Now his adult life he whooping ass. He'll whoop
Or
your
selling
ass.
dope or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay. Okay. Right now, the third thing about it, how you on your way to raising a felon or a failure when you don't set boundaries with your children. Not setting boundaries. Check. If a parent fails to set boundaries, they're likely to raise kids with poor self discipline and lack of respect for others. Boundaries are important in life, y'all. They help children understand the limits and consequences in which are a part of adult life. It's very important.
Yeah. Then, like I said, you got some they doing the doggone most. I seen this news story. It was a bunch of 12 and 14-year olds. They went on a car stealing spree and had girls with
Okay.
them.
Really?
Crashed this Cadillac
Mm.
SUV, right? So it was
Crash?
stopped. It couldn't do anything. Then I guess that scared the other one, so they stopped. So they had three vehicles out there, and they got kids out of all the vehicles.
Wow.
So it's like, and they would, and you could tell they were young. You could look at them and be like, these some little 12 something year olds. These, no. I mean, the police
Yeah.
didn't even have handcuffed or nothing. So it's just like, just sit down. And, I'm just like, man, okay, so now, you know, hopefully they do like they used to do back in the day, whereas they call the parents up and be like, hey, you got to come and get your kid, or we got to
Hmm.
take them into the station.
Well, I'm
Hopefully
taking it
that's what they
like,
did.
I'm taking it like, girl, you let your baby do everything he want to do around here. Girl, he the man of the house, baby. He ain't number five. Not setting boundaries.
Yeah, well,
You
like I
know,
said, they do that stupid shit. So, I just be sitting there looking at them like, all right, you know, now, cause see, I'm like,
so
hey,
how is the baby supposed to learn the consequences which are a part of adult life? How's the baby supposed to know that if you never
that's
set
supposed,
boundaries?
yeah, that's the thing. They
If
will not
if the
know
baby
unless,
never if the baby never grew to understand limits, you feel?
yeah. So, yeah, they
Another
just,
thing I think when you on the road, another thing that you on the road to raising a felon or a failure, spoiling them. I'm talking about riding. I mean, it's cool to spoil, but riding, goddamn,
well, the
let me tell
thing,
you
what,
what the consequences of
mm-hmm,
that spoiling. Kids deserve to be spoiled once in a while, and it's any parent's right to choose how often they want to do so. It's any of their right. But the issue is when it's constant. Giving into a child's demand leads to a sense of entitlement and a lack of appreciation for hard work. There look, there needs to be a healthy balance. No one wants a diva into making. You feel? Yeah, that's the issue. When I just get to it. You ain't gonna make that motherfucker work for it. You ain't gonna make. Oh, well, you supposed to give me that. I didn't ask you to have me. Damn.
yeah,
What
I
a
mean,
child support chick. My mama told me to call you and ask you for some money because I'm your daughter and you supposed to give me money. Damn. It's
shit.
sad when your child have your name saved in their phone as gas money. It got sad.
Yeah, well, I'm like this here. It was this video that we seen, and it was some kid. He is so enamored by 50 Cent. He had the little
Hmm.
fake bullet vest on and all that. He's on there crying and every 50 Cent. I love you so much. You're
Yeah.
my hero. I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
hero? You should have seen the look on Michael's face. Because he
Oh.
already know.
Mm-mm.
And he said some shit like that, I would have took his head off. I'm like, you failed. I'm looking at the dude like, dude, you failed as a father. Ain't no way any
Dang.
son of yours, at least while you there, ain't no son of
Yeah.
yours supposed to tell any other man they his hero. That's your job. That's your position. You holding that down. You standing there,
Well,
he. I'm like,
I don't
hell
think that's a
no.
failure. I don't think that's a failure because
I ain't.
sometimes
I'm
your
not. I'm
child can
not.
see
I'm not
the
saying it's a
brother
failure.
as the. You
I'm
saying
not
it as
saying
what?
it. I'm saying it
No,
as
I'm talking
this
about as a
is
father. As a father, one thing
yeah.
in life is
As
let
a
your kids
father,
look up
you
to
don't
you, being
know.
protected. Yeah.
No, as a
They should
father,
feel
no.
protected around their daddy.
And
Okay.
now, as a father, your son does not ever claim any man in a position greater than the position you hold as the father. You never do that. That's right there
Okay.
in the Bible
Okay.
itself. Honor the mother and the
All
father,
right.
not
Mother,
honor this
Ephesians
other
chapter
one,
6, verse 3.
not honor this other one above, you know, that's your dad. You know what I mean? Hell
Mm.
no. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that kid should have been instilled in that kid from dude. But he didn't do his
Let me
job. That's
say,
why I'm saying he failed. Because you didn't instill in your kid enough of anything, whereas the child just innately knew, hey, this is my dad. That's dad. You 50 Cent. That's dad. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Okay.
It's like,
Another
no,
thing
dude,
that
you
when we
no.
what about avoiding difficult conversations with your children? What about that?
Difficult
When you
conversations. What's
steer
that?
clear, it's hard to have a avoiding difficult conversations like steering clear of topics like
I
money,
mean, what's a
relationship
difficult
failures
what's
can
a
lead kids. It's a lot that's difficult to talk to your child about if you
well,
don't
I
talk
need
to
something
them.
to go by
I mean,
because
we talking about. Well, let me explain it. Hold on. Steering clear of topics like money, relationship failures can leave kids unprepared for real life issues. If you don't talk to them, teach them about that, show them. That's avoiding it. You avoiding difficult conversations. Like, is it necessary at times to protect them from difficult situations? But there is a need to be an element of ensuring that they informed about real life issues that can arise. They're going into their teens. That's high school. That's even middle school now.
well,
You
it's
know how
stuff
I say.
that
You know how I say. You know how I say. It's cute when the boy go on the date, but it's heartbreaking when the girl go. It's a whole hell of a circus in the house. You feel? Oh, he got a little girlfriend and like him at school. Oh, hell no, you better not let no boys like it. That's difficult conversations. You feel? Teaching them
not
the
what
anatomy by the
it wasn't for me, but other people, hey, it is what it is. But it wasn't difficult for me, you know.
okay, okay.
Cause see
What
with
about
that, if
not encouraging?
you got that
What
trust,
about uh-huh.
you got that trust and that openness. If they gonna be wanting to take that step above it, they'll let you know they thinking about it, and then you could doggone have them go talk to the people at the hospital or the clinic or whatever to let them know what their options are as a birth control and uh the STDs and the
What's
this
up,
and that and that and
Roscoe?
this. You what you
What's
do
up,
is
Big
you are the parent. It's like, okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to a subject matter expert on this. So you get an expert medical opinion. That's how I handled
But
it.
you wait a minute, hold on. You did not raise a failure or a felon.
I know this, but I'm just saying that's the way I did what I did.
Okay,
So,
okay.
now other ones, they you get some of them like uh they got some dance. I think I told you about some kind of dance they doing on Instagram. Got this song talking about, the stuff was so wet and the da 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 da
Yeah,
whatever it
popping that
is.
pussy. What's going on?
Now,
Popping pussy. Let's go.
I saw that today, right? It was a video. It's some chick outside her apartment. She's standing in front. She doing a doggone leg gap dance. Then the children were set up by age doing the same thing after. She had 4 kids.
Do you know how difficult that conversation would be to tell a child what they really doing when they do them dances? They think it's cute. When they do the think
Well,
it's cute
no,
things.
that wouldn't it wouldn't be a difficult conversation, not for me, but you got these that they have no guidance. They've been allowed to run amok and do whatever they want to do as long as they staying out mama's face, because mama want her time. See,
Okay, that
now
goes back to boundaries.
when you got mama and daddy, you see what I'm saying?
Okay,
You ain't got to be on some, well, my time or that. No, you could switch up. See what I'm saying?
okay, so
So one could, and
yeah,
you got that balance, and you have that doggone break, between parents with the children. So everybody still got their time, and everything is all right. But you get these women, they think this single
hmm
mother thing is cute, and then they always talking about how these guys ain't shit. And I'm like, okay, you got three, four.
okay. Well,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, every guy you picked ain't shit.
hold
That's
up,
you. It's
wait,
like that's you. That's the men
hold
you
on,
picking.
hold on, wait. Just hold on. Are we raising felons or failures?
Not everybody, but a lot of people are. They are raising failures, if not felons, if not both.
So we're breaking down maybe some of the characteristics that may affect a child being raised into adulthood. Now
Not
we left off, we left off on avoiding difficult conversations. We talked about spoiling them. What else we talked about? Boundaries. Now, old school is on the boundary part. You know, I want to throw in another one and say not encouraging enough because a lot of parents like to brag on their kids. I'm talking about every parent is guilty of over praising their kids for their natural abilities. However, it's still important to advise them, man, that something that would take more effort than others, and they should work hard to overcome any challenges. To do so, it leads to fear of failure and avoidance of challenges. That means they quit shit all the time. Yeah, he played the piano. Bitch, he ain't played that damn piano since he was 7. Okay? He's 16 now. He been left that alone. You want to encourage him enough to stay on it. You know, like when your kids, play sports and don't achieve, you know how it go. You know how
yeah,
it go.
yeah.
I heard
Like
they
I said,
charging.
you
I heard they charging for your child to be on the team, even a cheerleader. You got to pay every month like a damn bill, like a subscription.
yeah.
You
I
do.
mean, hell, my grandson is going on homecoming, right? Homecoming dance. The tickets are $45. I'm like, $45? This ain't the prom. What the hell is this? $45. It's a homecoming dance. They have that at the school, in the gym. Don't nobody even get dressed up, and they got a DJ and they party. If the team win or lose, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Forty-five
Mm,
dollars. That's just for the ticket. So if you spending a
okay.
45, if you buy two tickets for $45 for you and a date, you got to be dressing some kind of nice way, right? I'm like, what kind of homecoming is this? This This is
Man, you
like
know what's
prime. I'm
going
not.
on. I just broke it down. Man, that's just one ticket, fool. I'm telling you, to be on
Yeah,
a
but that's the thing.
basketball,
I ain't
football
never.
team, you gotta pay monthly now.
I know that that's monthly, but I'm saying with this with this thing here, this homecoming dance, this is a one thing, and this one thing
Yeah,
is $45. Then my other
yeah. We gotta
grandson,
pay
he's
for the
in.
punch. We gotta pay for the DJ. We gotta pay for the decorations. We gotta pay for the rental of the gym, even though it's our school. We gotta pay for them lights to come on. We gotta
This
pay for the
that
football
it's
field. We gotta pay for the
yeah,
ticket
all that
scale.
shit is
We
crazy.
gotta pay for the referee. We gotta pay for the concession stand. I'm talking about this list goes on and on.
Yeah, well, with that there, that's supposed to be a portion of the taxes that are paid into the school system. This is supposed to be money put to the side for recreational use within the school system. Now, I don't know when they stopped doing
Well,
that.
that also goes up under the athletic director that
With
has
that's what
to
I'm saying.
allocate extra
With all of that,
funds
that's the
after
tax.
that's athletic director that has to allocate funds by axing. It's not giving. They will do the
It's
priority
supposed to
first,
be
and
right. But it's supposed to be.
extracurriculum activities are not priority.
I know
Period.
this, but the thing
It's
is, it's
a
supposed to be
privilege.
a portion of the taxpayers' money that's going to these schools, and a portion of that money is allocated, already put in holding strictly for said events. Now you'll charge the kids to get in, but you don't charge them like they going to a club.
Well,
You
to
know what I'm saying?
participate, you don't charge them to participate. You charge them to come, but don't charge them to participate. What is going on?
No, no,
How
no,
are
no,
we making
no,
the
no. The
money?
participation, that's a sports thing. I'm talking about the homecoming dance. Like every time I played when I was young and I was in high
Yeah,
school,
that's charging them to participate. If he got to pay $45 and he become the homecoming king,
but that's the
that's
thing.
paying
He's
to
not running
participate.
for homecoming king or nothing. They just going to the dance.
That's participating. You
Right, but that
attending
should
it.
not no kind of way be 45 damn dollars. That is some bull.
No matter how
I
much
mean,
it is, you're gonna come out your pocket. Okay.
yeah,
Another
but
thing
the
to
thing
know
is this
that
though,
you
Paige, what it's trying to let you know is when I was in high school and I was playing music for these different
look, them
events.
ain't the times no more. You need to move with the
Okay,
changes.
I already know that. I'm just if you look at it economically, we were spending more money than
That's what's
the money
wrong with
they're
our
asking
old
for now.
asses now. That's
Because
what's wrong with our
it's
old ass.
like this here.
That's what's wrong with us.
The homecoming. Okay, check this out. They have a dance at the school, right? Right. Okay, it's in the gym. All right, it's $1 per student to come in. Okay, they get 75 to 100 students to come in for the dance, right? Right. I DJ'd for it. I got paid $150. Where did extra money come from? It's the allocated funds for recreational purposes that all schools they should still be getting. See, the school system got screwed up when they let these doggone teachers unions take over every damn thing. See,
Okay. Okay.
and that's on that side. Even with the education, taking cursive writing out of school, how you gonna sign your check if you can't write cursive?
Well, we need a teacher up here. We need a teacher up here.
Right, and
If
then
you're
that
not an
rolls right back
educator,
into
I need an
teach.
educator on my platform
Right,
to
but
talk about this.
that rolls
I'm on
right
the
in.
outside looking in, but I be hearing they problems. I don't think they
Right,
with a damn union.
yeah, but that's right there along with teaching the kids how hard is it. And they got these books, these learning books. They're at every dollar
Man,
store.
these parents, some of these parents, not all these parents, some of these parents are looking at teachers as babysitters now, free
We know
time
that
now.
part.
So,
We know that part, but it's like when I went to see the kids over the weekend and everything, right? It's like, well, they're ahead because they're starting to teach them cursive, and Chris, he remembers everything you showed him when you had him writing out his letters and this and that. I'm like, yeah, you start that in first grade. That
hey
ain't no
Kiwi, how you
doggone.
doing?
Hey
That ain't no
Paige,
Hold
how
fourth.
you
on.
That ain't
doing,
no fourth
baby?
grade thing.
How you doing? How you doing, Kiwi? You good? I can't even hear you no more, Kiwi.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, can you hear me? I
Yeah,
think it's
Yeah, we can hear you
hard.
now. Can you hear her old school?
yeah. Sound like somebody in their
Yeah,
car.
we can hear you.
Yeah, that's why y'all
Yeah,
couldn't
she
hear.
probably got it on
I got
Bluetooth.
Hmm.
see. Bluetoothing.
Yeah, Paige, I seen you was live, sugar wooger.
My baby, you know what going on? They did. Prom means prom mate. Yeah, why hood proms are so extravagant. They don't even know what prom even came from. You feel what I'm saying? Prom was for the rich. It wasn't for broke asses. Okay, it was like elite back in the
Yeah, that's
what
like
40s and 50s.
yeah,
They
that's
only
like
gave
Katia.
them prom because too many, poor people started replicating the dance. The last dance, the prom was for, um, let's say a Mark Whitten. You right, it was. It was like Mark Whitten because I need the president of the Dole Fruit Company daughter to marry the president of Chrysler Motors son. That what prom was for, man, back then. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
but
know I know all about the prom.
yeah, but before all that, they had cotillions.
But now what it became, it has became yeah, a show. It has became the baby BET Awards, the Gimme Grammy. You know what I mean? They was
Yeah,
taking pictures with
well,
assault rifles and everything.
yeah, well, I'm like this here, and some people may be listening and get upset, but I'm like this here. I don't give a damn what them niggas do, as long as they ain't doing it around here. Y'all do what the hell y'all
Kiwi,
do, and have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Kiwi, you a mother and you raising children. Are some of us raising felons and failures?
Absolutely.
Are some people raising felons and failures?
Absolutely.
Why do you say that, Kiwi? Can you point out some things as to why you gave me that answer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lost volume again.
Can you hear me? Can
Yeah,
y'all hear
we
me
lost.
now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, okay. Let me stop me if y'all don't hear me. I feel like it's all up to the parents and it's the parents' fault. So I had this kid when I stayed in the trenches in me a little roach ass apartment, right? And my son, my oldest son, a real nerd like kid or whatever. He's very very smart, and he take the trash out or whatever. My kids are like inside kids; they're not like outside kids. So they rather be in the house playing games and stuff. So
Okay.
so it was this kid that was like he was older than my son, and he was picking at my son and trying to fight him. I think he had to be like every bit about 4 years older than my son or whatever. And so I talked to the young man and was like, hey, what problem do you have with my son? Let's try to see, can we get this fixed?
Yeah.
And he was like, talking crazy instantly. So I turned around and I told my son, I said, if he run up on you, handle your business. Because you can't, it ain't nothing you can do about that. You gotta stand on business like a man. I know you ain't into no fighting and stuff, but if he run up on you, stand your ground and handle business. So I ended up running into his mom at the mailbox, and I was trying to holler at her, and she had a phone up to her ear. I'm like telling her, "Hey, my son is having conflict with your child and stuff, and I want to try to
Uh-huh.
see if it's any way that you can, try to help diffuse the situation, because at this point I have, informed my son, if your son get in his personal space, he's gonna stand on business, win, lose, or draw." And she, the whole time, she had the phone up to her. She had like a car full of her homegirls, hot boxing the goddamn car, smoking weed and loud music. She had, tattoos all in her face, and oh yeah, she was just trying to fast talk me. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I don't know that boy. That she talking
Yeah.
to me like that, but the whole time she got a phone up to her ear, and not, really don't give a damn, just trying to get me up out her face. And she was never home, so they had, and then they ultimately, her children ultimately got her evicted. So I
Mm,
say that
mm, mm, mm.
a lot of it's I say that they are failing their children because they're not being involved with, like, what I would want. And every all parenting
Your sound is breaking up
I'm
now, Kira.
what about now?
It's better.
Oh, okay. But
So
I was saying that
you stopped off on the part where yes, parents are failing their children. That what you said? That parents are failing their
okay.
children, or did you say that parents are failure to the children? What did you say?
I said I agree that they are failing the children, because what I make her about to teach my kids to respect others, they don't. And some parents are having kids before they even, you know, don't even have respect for themselves, to even don't even know how to clean their ass good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's just ultimately like, if they not being hands on and being involved in their kids, because every parent isn't perfect. I'm not
Yeah,
perfect. Like, I'm
yeah.
far from perfect, but I
Yeah, I
do
put
want the
that in
best
the
for my
description.
children.
Yeah, I put that in
Hmm.
the description. I put that in the description. But when you say hands on, is it smart for a parent to micromanage? What y'all think about micromanaging the child?
You ain't got to micromanage nobody.
Okay, okay, okay,
It shouldn't be no such thing as micromanaging, especially when they underage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
okay.
ain't.
So we all agree that it's never a good idea to
Yeah, tell
micromanage
them to do
every
what they
aspect
supposed to
of a
do and let
child's
them go
life.
do it.
I think that if you do micromanage, it puts them under pressure and it could stifle their decision making abilities. They really need to learn on their own and make their own choices and learn from their own mistakes. Sometimes it's crucial for confidence building. They'll never have confidence.
And like, okay, can I ask? I got two questions to ask both of y'all. And his name Leonard, right?
Mm,
That's old school. You know old school.
Okay,
Let
Leonard.
me
Hey,
hold
Leonard, and
on.
that is him,
Hold
ain't
on,
it?
wait a minute. Let me
With the
remind
guitar,
you. Do you want me to remind her who you are, Leonard? Let's
with the
go.
guitar
Let's
though,
go.
look,
right?
you need a dick in your mouth.
Hell,
What in all the fuck?
that's him.
All right.
Mm,
Yeah, that's him. There you go.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Leonard.
You met
hey,
him before. You done met him twice.
Did I come up here and talk, or was I just in
Yeah,
the
he was the you said that this is the most disrespected veteran I ever done met in life.
back?
You also told him you ain't finna play with your God. Oh, hey,
It did kind of
yeah,
get to something, did it? But Lennon, all right
yeah.
though.
Man, well, that's the thing. I tell people up front, what you see is what you get, and it's the same in real life as YouTube. Cause see, Paige met me in real life, and she's like, "Oh, that's how he act. He don't just say shit on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't hide behind no damn phone and all that. Oh, I'm like,
What was
heck
your
no.
What was your question?
My question was, do y'all think that majority of these kids growing up being felons and failures, do you think it have like something to do with like the government assistance being part of it? I'm not saying for everybody, but a lot of them though.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Paige.
We already know about the systematic stress that it causes. It's a generational. It's generational warfare. Yeah, we covered that basis 3 years in a row on that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the thing about it,
It plays a significant amount of a big aspect in a child's life in growing up. Yes.
yeah. Well, with that there, like I said, that's on the doggone.
Not
That
at
is
all times. Not at all of
no,
them.
no. I'm saying that that is on the doggone adult. That's on them. See, because you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know. Okay, this is how I grew up, and this ain't
Yeah.
hitting. So I don't want to doggone bring a child into the same situation. You don't
Okay.
need a college degree to understand that.
And then it's not just like when you say government assistance, we're going to talk about the projects, we're going to talk about the hood. As I always preach, Kiwi, I always tell, I say that, it's just a place. It doesn't have to be your mentality. You feel? I'm from the hood and I can speak a college level. I can speak second entry level. I can speak it. You feel? It's just a mentality. That's it. You can take them out the hood and they still act hood. Look at housewives. You feel?
Damn,
Yeah.
you had this guy on this
Just
show,
a place. It's just a place.
and he was
Right.
talking about growth and development, right? Talking about he's a member of that organization. I'm sitting here like, nigga, you a GD. That's code for GD for the gang, gangster disciples. They call it growth and development to try to clean it up. I'm like, no, don't run that by me. I know the deal. No, well, see, we get these young men to to what? Do the exact same thing y'all been doing. Y'all ain't doggone cleaned up nothing in the hood.
Hey, old school, old school. They did say that the government assistance allowed them to eat.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna get food, a little bit of clothing, shelter. You know what I'm saying, on the government's dime. But the thing is
This
this,
shit down there sound like three hots in a cot.
exactly. And the thing is this, okay, that's supposed to be a temporary situation until you get on your feet. Not, well, they gonna give you the money anyway, and you keep on shitting out kids.
Generational. Generational.
You done shit out kids. You done had a female kid. She done shit out kids. So now she got her own thing happening.
Man, you
The
make them
boys,
old school. Old school, you make them sound like puppies.
yeah, hey, that's what it is what it is.
Some of
So
them baby
then you
machines.
Yeah, then you got, the dudes, and they can't get them same resources. So, you
He
know,
said that they need assistance because the men usually
that,
aren't there.
that's a bunch of that's a bunch of bullshit. It's all in how you pick. I don't give a damn. That women be getting away with that dumbass shit all the time.
You
Stop
gonna blame
blaming
this?
men for
I
your
don't. I
fucked
don't
up.
want to. I don't want to blame either one. I just don't want to
It,
blame
well,
it. I don't want to do
it's
the
yeah, it
blaming.
is room.
I
Paige,
don't
it
want
is
to do
room
the
for blame.
blaming. I don't want to do the blaming. I don't want to do that
Well,
right now.
it is what
I
it
want to
is.
talk about. I want to talk about the child development of
Exactly, and you
raising
got to
when
go
we
over the
are
whole
raising.
deal.
All right, we're going over the whole deal, but we're not gonna. It's your fault. It's your fault. We're not gonna do that
Now the
shit.
thing, Paige, the bottom line is this: I know a hoochie when I see a hoochie, and if I get that hoochie pregnant, and I got to go through hell, high water, and drama,
Mm-hmm.
trying to deal with and be a father to my child, like
Who that
somebody that
is?
we know. I ain't gonna say her name,
It's
but
me, Paige.
I know. I know. I'm just.
somebody,
I need to. I need to
but
keep moving with the
but but
topic. I gotta keep moving
but
with the
but
topic.
Paige is somebody that you and I know. I ain't gonna say her name. If I had a baby with her, that would be traumatic because I would be trying to do what I do my way, which is 180 degrees opposite of the way she go about life.
Are you saying if you would have made a baby with her, you would have had a failure?
I would have regretted it, and I would have did the
Would you would
best
have
that
had
I
a
could.
failure?
I would have did the best I could to prevent child from being a failure,
All right. All right.
but
All
I
right.
can't
Okay.
guar I can't guarantee it now.
Right.
Okay. Can you guarantee that you won't raise a felon?
See, that's the thing. I can't guarantee it. Not with her references.
All
I can't
right. All right.
guarantee it. See,
All right.
now if I don't want to put myself in that type of situation, why would I doggone make a baby with that type of individual? See, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, after the fact, well, she wasn't shit anyway. But you laid up with her, didn't you? Yeah, well, and you didn't use condoms, did you? No, but ain't no.
And
You
you
try
gotta
to make
be.
excuses for
You have to
yourself.
be. You have to be extra careful around, your youngins because while let's say your child is smart. Let's say your child is great at the extra curriculum success. Let's say that, right? But when it comes to emotional development, it can vastly hinder their interpersonal skills and make social interactive harder as they grow into adults. Let's get it together. Ignoring emotional intelligence with the child while encouraging them to work hard, make sure you go to school, get good grades. Yeah, mom, I know getting good grades. Yeah, dad, I know I made the team, but it's something else. And I know, yeah, you just go woo woo woo. But the emotional, intelligent, the development, this they can get into a relationship and always fall out. You feel it that is important when it comes to you said development. We're gonna get on the emotional development. They won't be able to communicate. They won't be able to make social interactive. We talked about that when raising is the iPad raising the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Too much of anything ain't good. That shit fuck up their social ability to interact with others.
Well, the thing is this with the school systems in black America are so inadequate for these children to be in an environment of learning.
Hmm.
You have to doggone teach them what they need to know at home and try to put yourself in a position financially to separate your child from that environment in order for them to have a foundation to stand on, you know, educationally for success. See, it's different than it was when I was in school. When I was in
Everything's different.
school, yeah, when
Everything's
I was,
different.
and I noticed when I was in school, if you doggone messed up,
Hmm.
you got a letter that went home with you that you had to bring back signed, and if you didn't, it got mailed to your house. And if it got
Kiwi, what
mailed to
happened
you,
to you, Kiwi?
if it if it got mailed to your house, then your parent know. Oh, they gave you the letter, so you just was trying to hide that. You see what I'm saying? So now you're in more trouble.
Man,
But
I don't even
now,
think that
hell, they don't even get a kid's homework.
that shocked me too.
They got them at school, and they be like, okay, the last
Now
two
you
hours
left
of the
off
school
now,
day.
old school. You left off talking about cursive writing. This shit shocked me too. Hell, I found out, damn, that in some schools they don't even have the honor society anymore.
They don't have any of that stuff, Paige. They don't have home economics, whereas they taught you how to shop, buy items, cook, sew, little stuff like that. They don't have auto shop where you learn how to fix a car. They don't have wood shop where you could learn some carpentry skills. In case something falls down in the house, you can throw some wood up and put a nail in it or whatever. All that stuff is going out of the doggone public school systems in the black areas,
Mm, mm, mm.
in black urban America. It's over with. Now what you got now? A whole lot of dysfunction, a whole lot of violence, a whole lot
Yeah.
of
I think another thing.
if the teacher say
Um,
something to the kid and the kid go home, it
mhm.
used to be you get your ass whooped. Now the mamas want to go up to the school and jump on the damn teacher. You don't talk to my kid like that. They didn't nobody's slave. Da, da, da. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So since when you start taking a word of this kid that is not doing their work in school and being disorderly over the teacher? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's crazy. Like I don't know if
Okay.
you seen that story that the teacher wouldn't get this one girl her phone back, and she was got into it with the teacher, and the teacher was trying to leave the classroom because she didn't want to put her hands on the girl.
I done seen so many videos like that.
Yeah, and the teacher ended up with a broke ankle because the girl closed her foot like in the door.
I done seen the one you sent me with the male teacher whooped the little boy ass for having a phone, and I
Yeah,
just think,
and then
man,
they
I
gonna
know
fire the
them
teacher.
educators go
He
through it though. They go through it.
yeah, he tried to jump up in the teacher face like he Billy Badass, and I'm like, okay, he got about a good 150 pounds on you, little lightning ass. And he grabbed his ass up, and it's like, oh no, you can't be abusing the doggone. That wasn't abuse. The kid attacked the teacher, but they don't stand with the teachers no more. They just want these
And
kids out wilding.
sometimes like let's talk about the kids that do right and they get blamed for something because they was there. And when you get there, you don't believe the child. I think that's called diminishing their feelings. You know,
Yeah,
I really think that's
that's
called
that guilty.
diminishing their feelings. I think that like all kids need to know that they can express themselves openly and candidly and should be actively encouraged to do so, right? If you're a great parent, right? Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
Diminishing and trivializing a child's emotion can lead to poor emotional health and a lack of self expression, if you ask me. If
but
you ask me, if
the
you
thing
ask
is,
me, when you don't believe your child and you found out that your child was telling the truth when you thought your child was lying, that comes from a history of them lying, or that comes from trust and trying to trust your child again. Because every parent want to trust their child. You just ain't going up and not trust your damn child, you know, unless they gave you reason to not trust them or second guess them. But you still diminishing their feelings if they telling the truth or lie anyway.
well, the thing is this.
That's
You
for the good
know,
kids. That's for the
you
good
know,
kids, not them
you
bad
know,
ass kids.
no,
You know if you
it,
got a bad ass child. You know if you got a little. You know if your baby was born on parole. You know if your baby goddamn was on probation at 3. You know what's going on. You think that shit cute? Yeah, yeah. I buy my baby some 12s. Man, your baby ain't gonna never play basketball. Fuck you buying them basketball shoes for it ain't gonna never play ball. You feel? The
but
fuck? What's going on?
that's part of the whole scenario, environmental thing
Man, I
within.
ain't seen nobody buy some hard bottoms to help the baby foot and arch when they
That's
first
because
born.
they
I ain't
that's
seen
be,
no hard bottoms in so long.
that's because the medical professionals deem those shoes harmful to children's feet. That's
Wow.
the reason you don't see them anymore. The medical, the pediatric, whatever the hell they are, determined that those shoes are more harmful to children's feet than helpful. So
Wow.
yeah, you can look that up. And I'm
I
like,
still got
what
another
the
question,
hell?
y'all.
How many
What
generations
you
of
say,
us?
Kiwi?
I said when y'all get done, I still have my last question.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, 'cause you back now.
Yeah, I for some reason it just keep cutting out the sound or something. That's why
I
or
thought it was
something. I
because
don't
you
know
was
what's going
walking
on.
around or something.
Huh?
I thought because you was walking around getting out the car and stuff.
It was kept on just blanking out, even outside the car. But my second question is because we done already talked about like are the parents raising failures or failings or whatever. I don't know why, but I get a thrill out of like hearing what others would try to do to try to minimize, things like this, like crimes and these kids growing up and I don't know. I just get a thrill out of trying to like hear people say what would they do if they was like they had all the power in the world to change the laws as the president or whatever. What measures would you take to fix the issue or at least cut it down?
I mean, you cut it down, but you got to remember children learn by observing their parents, and inconsistency and negativity behavior from parents can set a poor example for the child. Parents are only humans. It's not one parent walking the face of the earth that's perfect. Okay, they can't be perfect 24/7. It's just important to let them know that honesty and kindness and responsibility are important traits to have, and then you can change the world through your children.
I guess I was meaning like law wise. Like what would you do?
Hey, Memphis Talk, how you doing?
What, laws on education? Well, it's like this
Like
here.
laws to like kind of contain these kids being growing up and turning out to be nothing because they ain't got no
Well,
parents or whatever. Like what laws would
well, well,
you set for the parents that's bullshit?
that like I said, that's on the parents itself. Now, as of the way the schools are in urban Black America, I would change the format of how those schools are run. And that's it. And if you can't doggone run this the way it's supposed to be run, then you're fired and we will replace you. See?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
And
you
then
got, like
now,
I said, you got the teachers
uh-huh.
union, and the
Okay.
teachers union is just like the Democrats. They are the biggest enemy to Black America, bar none, because they're going to push kids along, push kids along. There's no logical reason you'll have a kid walking around
No
with a
child
high
left
school
behind.
diploma,
No
a high
child
school
left
diploma,
behind.
right? We know that, a high school diploma, right? And be like old boy that couldn't say Louis uh, Gossett's name when he was trying to read it.
Louise, go sit.
Yeah.
Now that also comes from Kiwi. That's also a trait of not encouraging responsibility because now they got the job, they got their ass fired. You feel what I'm saying? When children listen, when the kids reach a certain age,
Mhm.
They must be given a certain amount of responsibility, Kiwi. That's to prepare them for adult life, encouraging them to tidy up their bedroom or pick up their toys or ensure that laziness and lack of accountability are avoided. You feel what I'm saying? Stay on their ass. Pick your damn shoes up. You know not to put your shoes down. If you put our shoes, you put that plate in the kitchen. Wash that. That's encouraging the responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? You too
Mhm.
hard on them. No, I'm not. Not at
Right.
all. I'm not
I
hard on
mean,
them
and
at all.
I
You
mean,
feel me?
and the thing is this: you could have all that going on in the home, and that's groovy gravy. But once they get into a school system, and it's a failing school, that is a problem. You could have a child that is very intelligent
Yeah,
that could
because
be a
okay,
pastor, that could
nine,
be
eight
a
times,
that could.
8 times out of 10, most families are not gonna have that money for private school.
I mean,
So
I
that's where
understand all
you as
that.
a parent
What
gotta come in with
I'm,
it. Goddamn, you better buy an old ass pack of encyclopedias. You better do
the
something. You better put a book in
the
their hand. You better
I
make
got a
sure they can
theory.
okay. Now
read,
the
write,
thing is,
curse. Have a
Paige. The thing
lot
is
of teaching
this:
things around your house.
if you
Mhm.
Sensory
Paige,
things, you know.
Paige,
Mhm.
You
what
can't
needs
put
to
it
be
on the
realized
schools
is
all the time. You can't
what
put it on the
needs
schools all the time.
what needs to be realized is if said parents know no better, how are you going to teach somebody what you don't even know? You see what I'm saying? Then on top of
Mm.
that, you got the failing school aspect of it all,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and that's gonna doggone further complicate situations. See,
I got
whereas
a theory.
Mm. What's your theory? What's yours? Then I'm gonna tell you mine.
Okay. If I could change the little laws and stuff, I think causing like a having the parents have like cause some inconveniences in their life. And they'll
Mm.
start staying on their kids as such as up here they have it like if you go to like the Texas workforce to like get like a job or something like that looking for jobs and stuff, they
Yeah.
have it where if you getting food stamps if you ain't disabled, you're not disabled or maybe it's some other kind of exemptions, but whatever it is you got to come there and do your and do job searches per week or something like that,
That's
and
right.
they'll
That
provide
should
the
be right.
child care
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Some able bodies can get a little help, but without dependence and all that, that I think that's right. I think that's good. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
good. Go
real
to the
good.
child care. What you was saying about child care?
They also provide like child care too for them to be able to have the freedom to do their
You
job.
see how attractive that government assistance is? You
Mhm.
see how attractive that shit is?
Mhm.
of course it's
It's
gonna be
so
attractive.
damn attractive.
I could sit around on my ass and do nothing.
But that's what I say. If
No,
they
they
got
trying
some
to stop
badass.
they doing nothing. They got to get their ass up and go down to
Oh
the
no,
center.
Yeah,
okay.
but that's what I
That's
say.
all. That's been a lot of talk.
If they sitting
You
up here,
right?
if the law include making inconvenience in these sorry ass parents
Because
lives
yeah,
simply by your child acting up, we gonna cut these food stamps. Then y'all gotta come to do some therapy. Now you either gonna get them right at home and look and keep your shit, or you gonna have
that's
he
a
gonna go to
great
a camp.
law.
He gonna
If
go to
your
a camp.
kids acting up, we taking them stamps. That's a
Yeah,
great
we gonna
law,
go to
but
camp,
they
and
still
y'all
ain't
gonna
gonna
do
care.
counseling.
They still ain't gonna care because of the simple fact they didn't got used to encourage laziness. So yeah, they're gonna lose the apartment. Yeah, they're gonna lose the food. Shit, I ain't gotta take care of them kids no more. I'm finna go back home, stay with my mama and my nigga who were fucking on me while they was there. That's how that's gonna go.
And
That's
it's just how it should be.
that's
They
gonna,
they don't need the kid.
probably
Period.
make the homeless rate go up and the crime go up some more, maybe, or it can reverse it. But which one you think will go? If your child is acting up, you raising that fucking failure and that failing, should it be able to mess up your income that you have anyway for them coming in? Because some of you parents would say, to hell with it. I wash my hands with them. You done raised a felon, and
Hmm.
now you done put
And
it
if
off
it
on
get to that point,
society.
that's what.
Now you done put them into the streets. Now they in the streets. Now they're failures. Now they're felons, carjacking, not going over some. Not all of them. Not all of them. Now, not all of them. Okay, but I'm just saying, y'all know
See, my
what I'm
thing
talking
is,
about.
See, my thing is they having all these shelters, and shelters where the M word and the R word people can stay and lay up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? When
yeah.
they could open up a facility like that for these kids that can't get right, mama's kind of washing their hand and they be held until they 18, until they can get up
Yeah,
out the
and I
house.
also heard that juvenile is now billing the parents for the stay. If your child
That's
in
a convenient.
juvenile,
That's a good
I
one.
heard that in some states that the longer your child stays, the longer your ass has to pay. Now,
Hmm.
I haven't heard of a parent paying. I ain't heard no about Gary. I had to send juvenile court a check today for Taekwon ass. He done got locked up. He been in there 3 months taking all my. I ain't never heard that.
Right. It be with like truancy where they gotta really come out of pocket. But it take is a loving, caring parent, a parent that care about their kid. They gonna make sure they stay on their kids' tail. Some kids got a mind of their own. It's in the genetics somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Some kids
Okay,
are just
okay.
naturally curious and just bad. They just naturally like that. But it's up
I
to
think
the
that comes from
parents.
emphasizing that when they bad, that it's something like um when it's a reverse act. Like let's say they good, my baby did this. It's like overemphasizing the achievement. Like parents who pressure their children into excelling in every area of life can lead to anxiety, burnout, a fear of failure. That's why you can see some smart kids go bad and some bad kids go good. You can see that. You feel how people, I feel like I can save him. He's smart. I feel like this girl got potential. You feel what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's all, it's like it's all about a balance or approach to success where effort and enjoyment are valued. Man, that's good, little Craig. Man, you got a C on your math report. That that's good. That's good right there. You got to see. But most people look at it as like, mm, no. That help them to develop a healthy and less pressure relationship with their achievement. You did?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did I
And
break that down great, y'all? Did
yeah,
I
you
break that down?
did.
Because I'm burning plants and I'm breathing.
No, you doing right. You doing real right. And then like the only reason I was can y'all hear me?
Yep.
My phone doing the same shit.
You can't hear us? Can you hear us? She can't hear us. But yeah. Another thing, y'all, the road to raising a failure or a felon is solving all your kids' problems, solving all their goddamn problems. Look, it's tempting to want to pick your kids before they fall. You want to pick them up before they fall. It's tempting. But always stepping in to fix issue deprives a child of the opportunity to develop a critical thinking and problem solving skill. It does. It hinders that. It hinders it a lot. It deprives your child. They can't always turn to you when they're adults. So there must be, let's see, it got to be some in a life skill for them to know how to handle their problems on their own. You gotta teach them some type of skills of how to handle their problems on their own. Not all their problems, but you know what's going on for real. You can't pick all. You can't do that. You can't solve all their problems. You can't solve all the problems. You can't. You know, uh, remember that. Remember that. Because I know some parents teach their kids, I ain't going to always be here. Y'all going to Monday have to be on your own. I know it's some parents out there that still teach their children that. I know it's some parents that lay their life down for their children. I know some parents that, got a well set, got them set. But if anything should happen to them, I know some parents, I know a lot of parents, you know?
Yeah. And can you hear me, Paige?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know if you I got a son that's not biologically mine, right? I've been having him
D
since
Sheep, how you doing? D Shep, how you doing? Go ahead, Kiwi. I
Don't
have to
mind
say
me. I'm
hey
going
to
to
you.
y'all.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
find
yeah.
my
I'm just
doggone
talking to the
glasses.
chat.
Hey D Ship. It's been a minute, bro. Okay, so can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What I was saying is I got a baby, one of my boys, he not biologically mine, and I've been having him since he was 6 weeks old or whatever, and he was a drug baby and stuff, right?
Okay.
So I got him or whatever, and he's been raised just like my other. I got 3 kids now. I had an older son, and then he's like the middle child, and then I got a baby, a biological baby that I just had. He ain't even 2 yet. So, anyways, my baby that's not mine, biologically mine, he is 9 years old,
Okay.
and like I said, he's been
Shout
around.
out to
I've
you.
been
Shout
having him
out to
since he was
you.
6 weeks.
That's what I love about you, Kiwi. You got the most beautiful heart. I wish you went on YouTube. I just don't want them to tarnish your heart. I really don't.
Nah, that's why I stay my scary tail out the way.
All right. Okay. Keep going, please.
But anyways, he's been raised just like my other babies, and actually better because my heart is just so soft to him because I literally, it took me like a little while for me to just really like grasp like I'm all he got outside of my mom and brothers and siblings and stuff. Like it just sad, sometimes and it makes me have a, pour into him even more. But
Mm.
he's like naturally bad. Okay? Naturally. And when I decided to like um allow his mother to partake because
That
I don't.
sounds like you. That sounds like you're raising a demon. You do have demon children.
So the thing is with him is
All
he had this.
kids innocent, bitch. Please.
So, because this is what happened. He kind of, he
Tell some
kind
of the
of like,
motherfuckers be the devils, man. Come on,
what?
chat. Come on, chat. Some of these kids, the devil.
Let's go. But so he made his medical condition made him, and I pray over my baby and everything. We go to church. I keep church music playing in his room real softly. He can't even turn it off. Like I'm on that type of time with him. But basic.
They did said that though. He said that off of music, turn it off.
Right, I put church music on for his butt. But
Hmm.
he made himself have like a criminal mind. He made himself, he didn't make himself, it was his medical condition that caused it. So what it is he has a sickness that's it's water diabetes, but it's named diabetes insipidus. And that means that he has excessive thirst and excessive urination, right? And it's so bad with the thirst part that he can go as far as drinking from anywhere. When I say anywhere, I mean just that, right? And it's very rare in children. It's usually
Yeah.
like with older people that got dementia and stuff like that. But he was diagnosed with it when he was like 4. But just think about somebody just dying of thirst. So his mind frame is thinking like where he gonna get his next drink from. That's like basically like drugs. Where he gonna get his next fix from, But it's water or any kind of like liquid, right? So his mind, he done sit up here and just made and thought of all these different slick ways to steal drinks and stuff like that because eventually he got on a medication, right? That if he can only intake so many fluids, or that
Yeah,
medicine he on will
them
dilute his.
CCs. Yeah, them CCs. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll dilute his electrolyte and cause him to go to a seizure. So we have to manage what he intake a day, right? So basically what I'm saying is like a drug, water is like a drug, and he's literally thinking of like all these kind of clever ways at such a young age. Do you hear me? Of how he gonna get what he want. And now that he then got older, he know he can use them same he's taking those same strategies to steal when he was stealing water to steal other things now. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. So we don't we don't want to when he takes those same things that he been doing, we don't want to glorify the degeneracy of the choice, but we want to keep the the better choices there for him. When he's trying to look for another way to get his fix, he know that you is the dope man. Okay, he know you the dope man. And you know how crackheads come every now and then with new stories.
Right.
Look, I got my check. I'ma
Yep.
let you hold the card. Man, this card said this shit been expired since 2020. That's the wrong card. I'll be back. So we know, right? We don't want to glorify degenerate culture. We don't want to glorify his little choice. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wing him off that choice. Cause he's our special baby. We're gonna try. And cause we know when he drink it, he got a pee pee. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you
Hmm.
gotta balance the electrolyte in there. Yeah, you got yourself a little handful. We're gonna wing him off them systematic little demon ways he have to get it. You know?
But yeah, I stay on his butt like white on rice though. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
on his tail.
Mm-hmm.
I whoop ass and all. So, it's all about like praying and
Spread a
being hands
rod,
on
spread a
with him.
child.
What you say?
Spread a rod, spread a child.
But like I say, I'm a parent who is hands on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because our next topic is not being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
When you on the road to raising a felon, you wasn't being consistent and staying on that ass. It's hard to know how to strike a balance with parenting because inconsistency, rules, and expectations can create a confusion and instability for a child, man. A stable environment where children can predict certain outcomes promotes security and trust, which is vital for healthy nurturing. Okay? Not being consistent, you're gonna have yourself a little felon. You really are. I can go out anytime I want to. Damn man, you 14 years old, you out here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, look, my mama ain't stayed on my ass since I was 12. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
What you got to say, Leonard?
Yeah. With me, shoot, it's that ain't slept since that doggone road trip driving back is starting to kick in. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to lay it down. But
All right.
I've been gone for four
Leave us
days.
with some final
But
words.
I'm like this here.
Let's go.
Gotta start looking at the way the educational system. is set up intentionally and run within urban black America, and that'll tell you everything you need to know. That is, it is specifically designed that way. That's not, that's not accidental. It can't be accidental when it's every school. Come on now. If I make 10 ham sandwiches, two of them ain't right, all right. If I make eight of them and they ain't right and only two of them are right, that's intentional, you know. And people need to start looking at what is in its real form and who's orchestrating it, who are the puppet masters behind the whole shebang. See? Because it wasn't like that before, then all of a sudden it is. No. And all this ridiculousness, oh, no child left behind. That's some bullshit. If you got failing teachers, you got failing schools. Then they want to make excuses for the kid. Well, you don't want to go too beyond their capabilities. Okay, what's the standard educational platform for someone in sixth grade anywhere in the United States? Well, this is it. Okay, so why are you teaching at a third grade level to these sixth graders in the public school system in urban black America? Huh? See, nobody's looking at that. I do. See,
Mm, mm, mm. Well, yeah,
yeah.
though,
So
Leonard, you go ahead and get you some rest, man. Go
yeah.
on,
So
get you some
y'all
rest.
take that one with you. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start back over again. Shoot. But it's 2 in the morning here now. I'll probably
Yeah.
sleep through and wake up at about 9 or something. Cause like I said, I left out this morning at 9 a.m. and had to drive, back to Georgia. I ain't been asleep since. So been playing catch up, paying bills, and all of this other. It's like shit. So now
Mm,
I'm done with all that. So
okay.
alrighty. So I will be hollering.
Okay,
All
Leonard, you have a good one.
right.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah. Leonard got to get some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Another
But
thing.
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was telling like they did then they're like yeah you Google you'll see like they go as he I said that like literally he'll drink out of a dog water bowl if ain't nobody looking. It's that bad of some kind of it's weird. It's really crazy.
Yeah. He have a disease, so
So basically,
empathy.
I'm raising a
Empathy
criminal. I'm
is.
raising a felon and possibly a failure. I don't want to like speak that over his life, but
I know you don't. I know
if
you
he
don't.
didn't got so strategic already, you know what I'm saying? He got his shit damn packed. His shit damn packed. He
Wow.
know how to watch human behavior so he can know when the buses move, all that. Cause he
They
been doing
said,
it for
can
so
he
long.
be
Because
treated for it? Can he be treated for it?
yeah, he it can never be cured, but he do get like take a medication, a hormonal.
I said dig that. That name they did.
Yeah, he get take a medicine for it, but it don't this shit don't heal. It just kind of slow it down. He can't. I think it's a condition he'll forever have. He just gotta gain self control.
Mm,
But if
yeah.
he don't gain it, like I could possibly be, raising something that I don't want to raise.
Mm.
Like I could be possibly I could be raising a feeling like or something, but I don't like to speak that over his life. But if a person, if this baby is so young and
No,
I already know how
nobody
to,
likes to speak the truth. Don't nobody want to say that about their child. Nobody want to say.
hmm
Don't nobody even want to think that.
right,
No parent wants to think that. No parent wants to raise a felon or a failure. No parent wants to do that. You feel? You're
but
gonna make some mistakes along the way. But
right,
I always teach my listeners and I always show my subscribers that no, you can give your best, but at the end of the day, them kids, your children gonna make their own choice at the end of the day.
hmm and I stay on his bud. Like I said, I whoop ass and everything, and I'm consistent with it. I'm all up in this business, and I'm gonna continue doing it. But this nigga get big enough and get the walking out of here with my TVs and shit off my wall. He gotta go.
Yeah, that's felon activities.
He
That's
get the
felon
walking up
activities.
at this bitch for my shit. I
Yeah.
had to throw in the towel. I ain't
Another
gonna get
thing I
ran
think
down
that
like that, huh?
I think in order not to raise a failure, I think we need to teach our kids to understand the value of money. Hey, you ever bought something for Christmas and the next day that shit was tore up? Hey, have y'all
hmm
parents ever did that? Huh?
Yeah, plenty of time.
No, I'm just saying though, children at a certain age need to understand the value of money. And that's what associated problems that can come with poor money management, avoiding
hmm
discussions about the budgeting, the saving, and spending that can leave children financially illiterate. Ooh, financially illiterate.
Exactly.
Encouraging them to do a few chores for pocket money is a great way of showing your kids that the value of hard work and effort is a lasting life accepting mine. I'm telling you, that's a good trait. You used to giving them everything, giving they ain't work for it, they gonna fuck it up anyway, cause they know they gonna get it again. It's fucked up
Yep.
when your child know that they got you like that. That shit fucked up, man. Girl, she got her daddy at the palm of her hand.
Yeah,
Girl,
cause that's why all over
yeah,
these kids
girl, my
these
son,
days is
yeah. Avoiding that money matters, man. Money matters. You got to get them to understand the value of money. You do. You do.
absolutely. It's a lot because even like with me, like I wish my mom would have just really taught me about like credit and stuff. But I can't really blame her if nobody taught her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm breaking the cycle by teaching my 16-year-old to and learning about like credit and stuff. Like we can go a lot further in life if we had the credit and took it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm just now starting to um be more hands on with my credit and stuff. It's a
Okay.
lot. Whatever
Okay.
happened to the little brother, the big brother and big sister programs? They don't have it, and they don't have nothing in no kind of in elementary. They ain't got no kind of sports up there.
They don't.
The record, yeah,
Well,
they
if they
don't.
don't
Boys and
have,
girls club. That
okay,
shit.
if they don't have it, that's why the importance of play with your child is important. Like ignoring the importance of play is, I'm gonna tell you, all kids need to play, and because it and that it stretches to teenagers who need to value time out of work and study. Overloading your child with structured activities and neglecting free playtime can stifle creativity and stress relief. They can easily become overpressured adults who feel undeserving of recreational time. For real, recreational time, man. I'm stressing while I'm smoking. You feel undeserving. Hey, Dad,
Mm,
I washed the car today. You're supposed to do that. Damn. Uh, Hey,
Nah, for
well, you
real,
want to play the
my boys, I
football?
make them.
Hey, mama, you want to play a board game with me? You want to play a game? You want to play cards? That's important. The importance of play. You feel? Your child gonna be high blood pressure at the age of 13. You so strict. You so mean. You know, you gotta. There's just a boundary. You feel? You got your boundaries, but you know the importance of play, man. That's their creative side of the brain. That's where they get their ideas and things. And when you over pressure them to be so serious, work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard, you must do this, you must do that. You know they're gonna be overwhelmed and feeling undeserving. They ain't gonna know how to play. They ain't gonna know how to react with other kids, like I said. Okay.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, we just gotta. These parents just gotta know how to get on their kids' ass.
What you think about overindulging in negative behavior? Like when you get on TikTok, you see little babies shaking their asses, little boys doing the big boogie dance. You know what the big boogie dance? All this old shit.
What's the big doogie dance?
He lean back and he throw his dick in the air. That's the big boogie dance.
For real?
Like he
Like
humping
just
it.
shaking it like that?
Yeah, he have on skinny jeans and he throw his dick in the air. He make it go, yeah, yeah. That's his mating call.
So you asking me like about social media so far as like just the kids or like the kids and the parents?
When they come and say, "Mama, watch this," and she break out a twerk dance. You know, we had one joint away with daddies was spanking the shit out their daughters for doing it,
Mm-hmm.
catching them in the act, you know. And we have some videos where when it come on, well, you'll see it in public. You'll see it in public. Walking down the street and motherfucker get out the car and the baby in the damn car and these hoes shaking ass at the light. You know, all this shit. Shaking
Right.
ass with the baby in the stomach. Shaking ass in the mirror with the baby in the living room. Shaking ass and they pick it up. You feel what I'm saying? That's overindulging in negative behaviors. Or you got your son with you when you slide. You got your son with you when you pick up the homies. Your son see
Oh,
you hit them
so
up. Your son
oh,
see them
so
gang signs. Your son see the colors y'all wear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
Overindulging
just
in
like
negative behavior. It's horrible. That's right. You're right. It's horrible. That's glorifying degenerate culture, baby. It's generational. This shit deep over here at Page.
Page, but that's the
You know,
same. That's
Page
also
be on
include
that deep shit. Page be on it.
Page.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, I'm
What's
sorry. I
up? I
thought
can
my
hear
phone. I
you.
was
I can. Nah, you
no, I
good.
thought my
Keep it.
phone
You
had
good.
messed up. But I was just adding in like smoking and drinking with them and clubbing with them. I just want to throw that
Oh
in there.
shit. I think you know when it come to that, when it come to that right there, that's for parents who feel like my mama was, cause my mama didn't smoke with us, but she'll let us smoke. You feel? That's for parents who think like, well, I'd rather for them to do it with me or around me than to do it in the street and do it the wrong way. Maybe that's a parenting way. I don't know. But yes, it's happening more common than often. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. That goes back to setting them boundaries. You did. I see some kids cuss in front of their parents. I see some kids cuss in front of their parents or cuss their parents out.
hmm
I see a lot of white kids do that. I see black kids act out. They don't cuss their parents out until like they teens. They act out all the way up to at least 10. They, like it's just a it's like D say, it's a degeneracy. It's real. It's real. It's just real. It's real. You raising at that point. You at that point you're raising a felon because when criminals get caught, they act out or they cry or they snitch. You hear me? Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
they do
hear you.
that shit all the time. When they do that shit all the time, think how a criminal they be trying to get away. Look, man, hell no, I ain't going back to jail. You know how they go. That's acting out. You catch them, they talking shit. That's acting out. Get in the interrogation room, pack of crackers, maybe a cigarette and a Pepsi. They all yours. It did. Yeah. That's just a theory, not a fact. Just a theory right there, y'all. Now that's a theory. Yep, just a theory. So, what you think about overindulging in negative behaviors, Kiwi?
I think that is just part of, making the situation worse because, if you're going to indulge with, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I don't even know if I want to share it.
I'm saying like children gonna act out if they given a platform to do so and not addressing the tantrums, the disrespect, or the negative behaviors can reinforce them. It's vital to set clear consequences and address negative behavior when it comes to kids. That's ensuring the positive and negative reinforcements that's executed when necessary. You got to use that when it's necessary. Beating that ass, that's necessary. You dig what I'm saying? Um,
Mhm.
hey, girl, give me a damn bottle. Get that baby some. Just let the baby shut the fuck up. All he says he is doing
Thanks.
too damn big for this shit. He is too big for this shit. Now she knows
True.
she wrong.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Let that overindulging, man, in that negative behavior shit, fool. I'm telling you. You gonna fuck them up. Yeah, see, they often will act out though. But as a parent, you know how to handle it. Shit, we got some great parents out there. And forgetting to listen to your child is another way of know you were when you forget to listen, you on your way to raising a failure. You
Hmm.
know. Now why you go out there and do that? You never listen to me. I told you. You never listen to me, Mom. You know,
Hmm.
failing to listen to your child thoughts and opinions can make them feel undervalued sometimes and unheard. When a child feel unheard, they bottle all that up and they'll remember that shit in their adulthood and they'll come out on you. You feel? It can also encourage them to store their emotions and develop poor communication skills. Active listening shows children that their views matter. Them kids that really listen to you, they can repeat almost everything you said. They know their views matter. Michael McKinley, get in here. Yes, Mom. Tell your dad what happened. Well, we went to the grocery store.
Hmm.
A man backed up. He hit our car. Mom said a swear word. She said a swear word. Then she called you. Thank you, Michael. Go back to your room. When you forget to listen to a child, this is how this will go. When you forget to listen to your child. Travion, get your ass up in here right now. Why the hell you didn't tell me that
Hmm.
your ass had got wrote up in school yesterday for the teacher and now I gotta go up there and get your ass clear this damn suspension? Mama, I was trying to tell
Hey.
you, but you was on the phone with Juanita and you was talking about, don't give me that shit. Yeah, forgetting to listen is the most. It can make your child feel humiliated, man. There's not even just you don't want to talk to you no more. I don't even. My emotions about my mama, my emotions about my dad. I can't talk to my dad. Yeah, you hear that a lot, don't you, Kiwi?
Paige, you just named my baby name. Ain't that some shit?
It, Kiwi, me and you special. We special, we. I don't know how I did. I only know one name of your child, but it wasn't that one. And I only
Yeah,
know
that's
Papa
crazy.
because he
Nah,
always
that's
gonna
just
be alive.
crazy.
Papa's spirit gonna always be alive. You feel what I'm saying? I actually got to talk to him, say hey and everything to him. So I
Mm-hmm.
met him. You feel?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's crazy. He had said the name, but didn't even know his
Hey,
name.
D said that's why I spoke. He said that's why I spoke on consequences earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Did say and you tell the children why. Can I go to the candy lady? No. Why?
Right.
Where you finna go? Can I go? No. Why? When I was growing up, this shit was so disrespectful. You got your
Mm-hmm.
ass slapped. I'm talking about
Right.
like once you get that one slap and you don't have to ask why, you just know not to ask nothing else no more. When you get
Right.
that one slap in the stove, you know not to touch nothing else.
Right.
You know?
Hmm. But sitting around up in grown folks' business too, these kids sit right there.
Damn, Shaquita, you ain't gonna tell little Tutu take his ass in the back room while we talking about fucking bitch.
Hmm.
Well, this his house. He the man of his house. Ho, he is 8.
Right.
You can sit here looking at my titties, bitch. You raising a fucking
Right. This little motherfucker finna be around here sniffing
you know
panties
what I mean?
around this
Like,
bitch.
girl, we gotta give it to them raw. We have to over here. I have to break them down in ways so it won't look like I'm just bashing, but I'm not. I'm just talking
Hmm.
about like common things. It's common, and so we want ways to stop it. So I kind of like wrote down a couple of solutions, a little bit. Like, that can be a problem. God damn, I didn't know your baby was born on parole, bitch. Damn, like shit, what?
Yeah.
Just type of
Oh my god, your baby was born on parole.
yeah. Are we raising felons and failures? Are we? Why was the baby born on parole? Damn.
He already got an X on his bed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You laugh. You crying, Kiwi? I know you ain't crying.
No, that's just too funny. They came in here with us. I got two X on my. I'm 9 years. No, hold on. I'm 5 months with two X's on my back.
I got 2 strikes. Why? They do that in North Korea. Did you know that? Kim
What?
Jong Un? Man, let's say your brother, he done went up there, robbed the Chinaman store, robbed the corner store. The whole
Mm.
family go to jail. If you pregnant, the baby is born in jail and you live there for the rest of your days.
What? Say that one more time.
In North Korea, if someone in your family was to commit a crime, the whole family goes to jail for a long time, maybe a lifetime, according to the crime. Yeah, yeah, Kim Jong Un, look that up. Yeah, you ain't gotta look it up because everybody knows that's true. You can look it up. You gonna take it? It's fucked up over there.
Yeah, because
It's
I think
fucked
they
up
get.
over there.
I believe because I think they can only have so many kids too.
No, they stop that shit. That shit a myth now.
What over there?
Like in some villages in Asia, but now it's very big in India now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a piece on that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it "They Don't Like Girls" because they unalive the newborn female right there in front of you. Cover the baby face with sand and suffocation. It's a very deep piece, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a very
Please
deep
do. I
piece.
want to hear about it.
Yeah. So that's a tradition. It's law, not the whole. It's an area, okay, where they honor that. You feel, and men are leaders. You feel, and women are beneath them. A woman has no say. If you're not married, you're not nothing. You're just slum. You're the undesirables. Just walking the village or the street. They spit on you. They take you. They hour at you. You know, yeah. Men do whatever they want. You know, yeah. Sad situation. You better be grateful. Yep.
I'm scared to like travel because of them outside countries.
Yeah, you better
And the
be.
family, one
I
person
heard
is up.
what be
So,
I heard what be
huh,
happening in Dubai.
yeah, I think somebody they it was one thing going around where a woman had screamed and they, you know, like locked her up.
Yep, they did a
Like you can't scream and
man
they
like
got.
that too.
I'm sorry, Paige. I think it's kind of like something with the phone. I don't mean to seem like I'm over talking you or nothing.
What, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can. I think like um
You got an
I don't know.
echo? Do I have an
I don't,
echo?
no, I don't think. I think that I'm delayed or something a little bit. It's Streamyard. Streamyard be tripping.
No, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't have no echo or nothing. Yep, I can hear you fine. Let me see. I'm gonna play a commercial and you tell me, do you hear, you know, do you hear something? What the hell going on? Check on your people,
First
dog.
at 10, a teenager.
Did you hear echo?
No.
Then you good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you good. You straight then. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come to y'all and ask y'all, are you raising felons and failures? You know, there's some things we want to avoid is we describe 18, 20 ways of how raising your kids could you could be a failed adult and still teaching some bad some bad ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a failed adult raising a failure. All right, doing everything for them. Don't do everything for them. Don't overprotect them. Also, when you don't set boundaries, spoiling them too much, avoiding difficult conversation, and not encouraging effort, micromanaging everything they do, ignoring emotional intelligence, diminishing their feelings, and setting bad examples, not encouraging responsibility, over simplifying achievement, not being consistent in solving all their problems, avoiding money matters, ignoring the importance of play, overindulging in negative behavior, forgetting to listen. We've covered so much of if you have to ask yourself, am I raising a felon or a failure? We have covered all them bases. It's for you to decide. All right. It's not to bash. It's just for you to decide, man. All right. So, what did you think of the show, Kiwi?
You had a wonderful show. It's something that needs to be talked about. You know, a lot of people be scared to talk about the real and speak on what's going on, especially with our babies. So, you had a very, very good topic tonight, Paige. I enjoyed you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody stopping out. They said you don't have an echo. D said you were delayed at birth, Kiwi, but it's not your fault. You need to go and fire his ass up right now. Go on, get him, Kiwi. Get him. Don't you get him, Kiwi.
I told him let's let him make it.
You gonna make him. You don't want
Make
to
it make
frown. You don't want to roast them. You don't want to put them in the oven. I got some carrots and potatoes in there.
it.
You ain't gonna do a roast today, Kiwi. Tell
Yeah,
him
we
you
gonna
can
smother his ass next time.
mm, with the gravy.
Hmm.
Now you know I can't be eating all that gravy, man. I can't be eating all that gravy. You hear me? D also said I took everything that my parents lacked and applied it to raising my kids, and they all are successful. Read that, Kiwi. Read that.
I took everything that my parents lacked and applied it to raising my kids, and they're all successful.
Mm.
So
When,
he's saying
when
like things that he felt like his parents should have done. He made sure brung that to his children.
can you be raised wrong, and once you find out,
Yeah.
what do you do? You was raised wrong, man. You ain't supposed to like your cousin. For real? Yeah, man.
That's your motherfucking cousin.
God damn, man. You hear me? Come on, man. I gotta come on that little booze. Hell no. That shit crazy. Dia said after adults explain things to me, I police other kids too. Yeah, damn. Man, you can't ride your bike in the street. Why not? You gonna get hit by a car. Did go down there. Hey y'all, don't ride your bike in the street because you're gonna get hit by a car. I'm telling you right now. If you ride your bike in the street, I'm telling, because I don't want to tell that you got hit by a car. I just rather tell that you tried to ride your bike in the street. Look, kids are bargaining with each other too.
Hmm. It take a village though too. It take a
It
village.
does. It
But
does.
so many people want to be against Lil Ray Ray. How they jealous of Lil Ray Ray?
But
Okay.
if you take a village and you taught your child one way and they teach their child the wrong way, one teaching right, one teaching wrong. One glorifying degenerate culture, one is glorifying the essence in your culture. The one is that when them two kids meet with the example that you gave at the mailbox, when those two kids meet, and we both know when they meet what went on, one gonna say this, one gonna look back, think about what your mama said. If he hit me, I'm tearing his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Why must we react to violence to solve our answers and problems? Why does it? It has to happen. You know, it has to happen. It have to. Why is that though, Kiwi? Why? We always, all my life I had to fight. You know, why? Why you had to fight? Yeah, yeah, y'all. Maybe we had to fight because, It's generational, the fights. We fight so much, we fight each other. We fight so much, we fight the family apart. We fight so much, we fight loved ones away. The ones that's closest to us, we fight them away. You know? Like my grandma said, you know, you can be big and tough. Close your hand. Nobody will take nothing from you. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing from you. Ain't nobody gonna take your money. But if you got your hand closed too long, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing either. Can't nobody give you nothing. If you take, how you gonna receive, see, you feel? So yeah, y'all. That's the Page T Clean Show. And you know, I'm so glad y'all here came out, man. Just remember, ask yourself when you see negativity and things, just ask yourself, is that a flock of failure in the street? Is that a felon to be? Think to yourself. Because some people just don't care. Why should I care? I don't care. Why should I care? I don't care. I don't fucking care. Common sense ain't coming no more. Same old content. What you coming for? Same places you ain't welcome. What you coming for? Created all little spaces and I saw that boy. Created so damn different. That's the gift you give off. Sweetness always inside when the shell comes off. They always judge my outside when I put it back on. I don't care what they say, never off I'm on. I'm never on that bullshit, my closest know where I'm gone. The look that be up on my face, you know the shit I be on. I don't care.
Do all that talking, you do all that dish. Get his ass gone like it never existed.
Like it never existed. Bitch on my family, I'm so damn ambitious. These niggas be animal, but I'm more vicious. I live around savage, they be about that cabbage. Psycho go stupid, but still about that act. I'm throwing like a football, old school white wall. Young nigga shit in a hole go so long. Like that gang, just like a white guy with Jane in your bank account, getting the cheddar in large amount. Niggas ain't got no motion. You give it to the nigga, cross you out, but he stole it. You bought another bag, but it mostly was soda. Back on the block and you hustling the soul. She burned up that pimpin' in Memphis, we know her. Sell a little pussy when she run to the noise. And I'm gon' wallet, little nigga, she bold. We walk inside Memphis, we up on that boat. Ain't damn place in Memphis that I can't go. The look on my face let you know I'm in go mode. Dick on my hip, get an attitude real quick. I don't know what happened, this shit happened real quick. Pull in your city, you say we came too quick. Pull out the pussy, you know you come too quick. Bitch playing checker, we compete up in chess. Play with them pounds and you having your time. Chess playing checker, we compete up in. Yo, what's up? I know y'all digging the music on the live or on my page and everything, but if you really want to get into, you know, my art of music, then go ahead and hit my topic page. Page T Clean, yeah, topic page, stroll on down. You're gonna see plenty of albums. That's riding right there. That's coming up. That's coming up. I like riding. Also got a Rashida Clean Shot, one of my best masterpiece. And also the Psycho Super Stupid mixtape. Just stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, it is. And my favorite, yeah, the book of Leviticus is special to me. So y'all go over there and check it out. Yeah. I ain't got no keys. Just my fingerprint. When I hop in that motherfucking marrow, I call Rich Mouth.
Adrian made this.
Ride red lane, red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch. What you think about ride red lane? Red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch. What you think about ride red lane? With a red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch. What you think about ride red lane? With a red mouth. Like a stone crazy bitch. What you think about ride? Press card. Lady nigga high like dinosaurs. My apples be so fresh you think a bitch go to the wars. I'll be asking for the help like I am human resource.
Yeah. What's on my mind? My soul.
MJ.
Yeah. Still feeling this shit. Still taking losses. Damn. It's been 10 years, still feeling the pain. I wish my dog was here. I was caught in the rain, my vision wasn't clear. Hope the Lord break the chain, no more moving in fear. G-Bo lost his way, wish I could endure more. Down at an early age, what we here for? People say that they love me, I wanna hear more. We supposed to get money on worldwide tours. Losing all of my friends, got a nigga feeling stressed. Feeling like I'm all alone, all by myself. Ain't nobody left. Diabetes fucking with my health. No complaining, I just pay the cost I was dealt. Trials and tribulation, got a nigga back in focus. Realize that every day I live is a purpose. You don't know what I go through, you can't scratch the surface. One question I got for the Lord, is this life worth it? Is it worth it? Is this life worth it? With all that we go through, all the struggles and trials and tribulations, all the people we lost, our loved ones. Is this life really worth it?
Is this life really worth? Keep the snakes out my shirt. My cousin Levi died over some crack, that shit won't work. My sister Penny doing a bid for a friend that she hurt. My cousin Boone died of death for some reason that ain't certain. I lost my cousin Tiffany cause her brain was sick. I lost my mama named Tina from that drinking and shit. God called his angel orally, right in the sleep. I miss my mama, sister Jackie while serving these same streets. Is this life really worth? I miss my granddaddy Robert Payne. Every year drove a new lack off his army. Is this life really worth? The last one left original. Every time I stun, I'm flexing, it's a visual. When you see my money in business, it's residual. I keep it simple. If I can't get it, I'm coming back. Oh, you remember? Is it worth it? Judging the book by the cover, do I deserve it? When you been through something, you ain't been through enough. Let's be practical, no excuses. People only mess with you for what you can do for them. Fact, is it worth? Is it worth it? Is it worth for what you worth? Shit, I'ma have it back. This fake that I love ain't no chain at. Saying I love you, don't mean it. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh no. This shit get real when you get to packing up all your clothes. I know I can't let you just go and walking out that door. I'm losing this game and I'm scoring the low score. Complaining about pain and you always have to get ghosts. No denying no more. Doing better, we grow. They come back, come and you gone. And oh no, it's gonna take more than some new clothes. I need same way you always show. We take. Smooth criminal with a clean getaway. New passport, new name, new fate. Cleaning our paper, don't get in our way. You sleep in your dream while we live in our dream. Sitting in myth, we turn on the beam. Changing your life, this is not what it seems. You come as our myth, we making your soul sing. Clock ticking, this play is itching. Rather get it than not get it. Those have it, but me to get it. I swear to God, this nigga slipping.